afternoon and welcome to Go TAFE O&M Live A-Grade Netball, kindly brought to you by McRae Motors. I'm Rhiannon Harris, coming to you today from the Albury Sports Ground for the sudden death first semi-final, where Corowa-Rutherglen Roos take on the Panthers, to the opportunity to take on Yarrawonga Pigeons next weekend in the preliminary final. With me today, Tamara Matthews. Have you recovered from yesterday?
I have, Rhi, and I'm really looking forward to today. I thought yesterday's game was outstanding, great quality of netball, really well played by both sides, but I reckon we're in for a cracker today.
Absolutely. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we broadcast from today and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend this respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. We come together to learn, to share and to journey together. Well, the Corowa-Rutherglen Roos, they were undefeated for a fair chunk of the season, and unfortunately suffered that really severe injury to Gabe McRae, and have had to do a bit of work through their mid-court particularly, just to fine-tune some positions.
Yeah, they've really had to reshuffle. I think the first half of the season they were undefeated. Obviously coming off the back of a strong year last year after that reset. So, you know, huge credit to them to get to where they are both last year and again this year. But, yeah, you're right, some real reshuffling. They're really actually very lucky that they have some quality players that can swing between different positions. Sally Hunter has gone from defence to attack. We know Em Larissy can swing out to a wing defence, and Indiana Fraunfelder has gone from that goal attack to wing attack and been very effective. She's a great, really great little wing attack player. So, you know, they're lucky that they've been able to do that. And I guess the challenge for them then is to find the depth then off the bench, should they need to then make more changes if the situation calls for it. But look, I think, you know, they played here last year in an elimination final, got over North Albury, and then obviously had that really tight prelim final. And they'll be remembering that, I'm sure, in the back of their minds, those that played, and be, I think, very wary of Lavington, who have come from a fair way back. They've probably been playing for their position and their final spot for quite a few weeks now, and are really digging deep.
And I think potentially really the dark horse to everything in this competition, because I think at the start of the year, personnel changes, coaching changes, and a lot of kudos has to go to Sarah Meredith for how she's rallied the troops and gotten them to the finals. I think at the start of the season, lots of us had written them off for making finals. So to keep that fifth position and give themselves every best chance, I think they've really got nothing to lose.
Absolutely. And look, there's some real experience in that side, there's no doubt. Players that have played a lot of finals and grand finals as well. So that will hold them in good stead. There's no doubt the inclusion of Taylor Ferbra in that game against North Albury, and then for the back end of the season, last 6 rounds, has really strengthened them and just gives them more versatility through the defence end. I mean, she's an outstanding defender in her own right, did very well in the Tony Wilson a few years ago. So she's going to bring a lot to any side. Just frees up Steph Clancy to roll into that wing defence, so it gives them another option to the mid-court. And then having Liv Sanson back, she, in the first half of the season, was sort of here and, you know, and not here, depending on her availability. So, obviously, she just takes the pressure off Erin Harbright and is just really unfazed by anything Liv. So, I think she's a great player for them to have on the court.
And we've spoken a lot about Erin Harbright this season. She has been in A grade, been in B grade, had a stint out at Howlong, for a couple of A grade seasons, and yeah, really come into her own this season. A lot less pressure on herself. If we look to our team list, we will start with Corowa. They are coached by Sally Hunter, and she asked me to include Gabe McRae in there as the coach as well. Lou Madden will start in goal shooter with Sally Hunter in goal attack, Innie Fraunfelder wing attack, Tamir Richardson centre, Leah Keating wing defence, Sophie Hanrahan goal defence, Emily Larissy goalkeeper, with Sophie Arnold, Tori Sampson and Jade Lane on their bench. For the Panthers, they are coached by Sarah Meredith. They will start with Erin Harbright goal shooter, Liv Sanson goal attack, Maddie Lloyd wing attack, Ange DeMamiel centre, wing defence Steph Clancy, goal defence Taylor Ferbra, goalkeeper Sarah Meredith, and a very extended bench for them: Eliza Abbott, Ellie Lyons, Rachel Galvin, Amy Houlihan and Mariah Olsen. And a special welcome to Minna Lamb, giving us some special comments again today. How's your heart rate?
Whew, I'm a bit puffed after that one. That was incredible.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love a stat, and this way 10 unanswered goals
in that last quarter.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wangaratta Rovers come away with the victory.
Excellent. And the whistle has blown here for this first semi-final. The Panthers getting us underway.
Yeah, so the early games, Rovers getting the job done over Raiders in the C grade. We had Myrtleford over Lavington in the 15s and Myrtleford over Wangaratta in the 17s as well.
And all quite close games too today. And,
Yeah, we thought we were going to extra time on a couple of occasions.
Oh, Taylor Ferber getting a really early touch for the Panthers, but towed the line and the wrong side of it. Our umpires today, Sean and Cindy. Cindy coming off a final in the Hume League yesterday, doing Howlong and Gindra.
And some slick ball movement early from Corowa. Finds Lou. First goal on the board, the way of the Roos.
Beautiful second phase there from Indy Fraunfelder and Sally Hunter. Tip on the shot. Player that I think has had a quieter season this year that I'm hoping really can put some intensity out there today is Maddie Lloyd. Leah Keating will really have her work cut out for her there in wing defence.
Yeah, she got a lot of ball last week. And, of course, Timmy Richardson coming up against her old side. So she was at Lavington last year, which is where she got her first taste of A-grade netball and been a regular in the Corowa side this year.
Erin Harbright putting the Panthers on the scoreboard in this first quarter thanks to 40 winks. The score reads 1 goal apiece.
If we look to the bench and what you called out earlier there, girls, can't help but think how many rotations and options Lavington do have. I thought last week Ellie Lyons came on and really did a great job, mixed up that attacking end. And with the loss of Gabe McRae, maybe that's what Corowa are missing a little bit. However, their starting 7 is quite strong.
It is, and I think we saw that last week, even with Tamia and Leah. They were absolutely gallant, but they really looked spent, and they just sort of didn't even have that rotation to come on just for a couple of minutes, just to give them some fresh legs. So whether they look to that today or not, I don't think we're going to have a really hot day.
No.
But you're right, Lavington, a few options there. And Ellie brings something very different. She's very aerial and athletic. And if they needed to go to a moving circle, they could put her and Liv in there together as well.
I think every player in this goal third at this end has touched the ball in the last 20 seconds of play. It has been a little bit scrappy, but we expect that in these pressuresome situations. Panthers now with the upper hand and are on the attack again.
Already quite a bit of intensity in the game. There's fast ball movement, there's defensive pressure. It is basically an elimination final, isn't it?
Yep, it is, absolutely.
On the high ball to Harbright, but she runs out of space on the baseline.
And there's going to be very few opportunities for those high balls to her today. She's going to have to set up really well and be very aware of where the space is in order to get it over M. Larissy or Sophie Hanrahan. And Lavington are going to have to be patient, work to circle edge and make sure that safe pass to her is on.
Yeah, not too much floating business at either end can be afforded.
And that's why. Here's one we prepared earlier. Sarah Meredith, thanks for coming.
Told her to do that.
Showed her how to do it. Taught her that.
Nice and strong from Lou Madden. And a great goal there from Lou Madden. The score reads 2-1 on the A.T. Jones scoreboard.
Bit of a different camera angle today than we're probably used to. From a coach's perspective, I like this angle. You can see what channel the ball is moving in, who's crossing over and what's sort of happening defensively too.
Lou Madden again, taking the Roos to 3. Yeah, wet weather protocols just in case.
And a nice close-up of the goal circle. You get a great view of what's happening in and around that circle as we see hands over everything down there. And eventually they looked at Harbright, but again, not the space there. And I'm expecting to see a little bit more fly at the ball today from Hanrahan and Larissy. I don't think we saw a lot of it last week, and that was obviously the way Raiders set up and played that. But it wasn't a huge feature of their game, which it can be. So I wonder if we'll see Em and Soph backing themselves a few more on those balls today.
You can see the defensive pressure through that mid-court as well, with Sally Hunter being a circle defender, also obviously a shooter, but yeah, really double teaming Steph Clancy then as well to really shut down that one option.
And Sanson takes the shot, bounces out. Hanrahan able to flick it through to Larissy. So getting early hands on ball down there.
And need to convert, spread wide again, just as the Raiders did to the Pigeons yesterday. Tamir clever to centre that ball. Short pass.
And I reckon we're in for a good battle here on the wing. Indy Fronfelder and Steph Clancy. I reckon this will be one to watch.
Ange DeMamiel, ever the competitor for the Panthers. She had both her girls playing finals during the finals, and her son Jed played in the under-16s last weekend that lost. So great family tie to the Panthers.
And a great pass from Sanson finds Harbright, but just a footwork call. So to be Corowa again, we've had lots of toing and froing so far. We did expect that this game was a very defensive kind of game, and there may not be the rate of goals that we probably saw yesterday.
Both goalers out of the circle. Sarah Meredith will be doing the hard work to keep Lou away from that post.
Oh, Richardson.
Strong take. Under pressure. Takes the Roos to 4, leading the Panthers 1. We have nearly gone already 7 minutes in this first quarter.
The challenge is to keep up this level of work for 4 quarters, isn't it? And Keating did a great job to get hands to that and keep it in, and a real fight for the ball, but it's the Roos that come down with it through Em Larissy.
Tamir Richardson is finding a lot of space on circle edge. And nice hold up from Lou there for the jump from Ferber. 5-1 here on the AT Jones scoreboard. We are halfway through this first quarter.
Em Larissy happy to sit off Erin Harbright, holding goal shooter, so not a bad tactic there. She'll just have to meet the ball earlier in the air. Probably won't be able to beat her at the highest point.
And Harbright's very deep on that baseline. She needs to come off that.
Eliza Abbott waiting patiently at the sub dot.
And
is that a centre bib that I can
so we didn't see Eliza on last week, so it's been Amy Houlihan who's been rolling into the centre position. So great to see Freeze as we know her, as Hunter takes the Roos to 6 goals.
And that was really clever then, using the screen and the movement of Lou Madden, drawing everyone to this side of the circle just to slot in behind from Sally Hunter. And again, the baseline pass.
It was a bullet.
Wasn't it? Not within Sal's shooting range. She had to offload that.
Oh, great contest in the air there from Sarah Meredith.
Yeah, well read.
Pretty clear instructions there.
Absolutely.
Beaten for pace, probably off the mark, and then she was a bit on the back foot there.
Yeah, they got a bit tangled, didn't they?
That was the battle that you talked about earlier, one to watch.
Fortunately, I feel like it's always the wing defence that gets the first, kind of sterner words from the umpire.
You wouldn't be a wing defence, would you?
Oh, no, I tried. As Eliza Abbott does. Swing on into centre. Good opportunity for Ange DeMamiel just to have a look at what's happening. And I think probably the matchup between Richardson and Abbott, maybe Eliza's been brought on to close that gap between Richardson as well.
She's probably a great match for Richardson. She's very sharp on that change of direction. And as we see Lavie again supported by your friend Minna and Julie Hallmark down there. So she's been working with them all year, which has been great.
Yeah, I think she's been with them for about 3 now. So the year they won the flag was a couple ago. And then last year again, probably in a little bit of a rebuild phase. She's super excited to see the rise of Lavington again and working closely with Coach Sarah Meredith. And their junior program made to a final today, didn't they?
Great contest from Maddie Lloyd through the mid-court.
Yeah, both 17s and 15s in. 17s went out last week and 15s out today, but got some good young players coming through.
And I believe, talking to Leanne Meredith yesterday, their 15s, only 4 of them are top age.
Yes.
So hopefully they're able to retain a good component of that and keep building for next year as well. Meredith stood out of play. Longer shot for Madden. And Meredith on the rebound. We've been pretty fortunate through both games this weekend to probably see 4 of the best circle defenders, rebounders, doing all their best work on court.
And today, no exception, is it? Sophie Hanrahan, probably one of the best we've seen. Em Larissy, best in the grand final last year. And Sarah Meredith, she's an 8-time Lavington BNF winner. And she's not that old.
Deservedly
so she's got a few more left in her, I reckon.
Steph Clancy, really great work there, going backwards in the air, just not enough on the pass.
And Taylor Ferber this year got a VNL contract with Peninsula Waves. Unfortunately, broke her wrist, but she one team's loss is another's gain. That meant she could come back down the highway and play for Lavington.
Panthers, just their second goal of this first quarter. 11 and a half minutes gone on the NZ Albury time clock. The score reading 6 goals to 2. Very low scoring. And a nice long shot there from Liv Sanson. 6 goals to 3 here on the AT Jones scoreboard.
And Sophie Arnold that's rolled into the goal attack position for the Roos, replacing Sally Hunter. Sal just taking an opportunity to go and probably see what's happening down there.
I think as well in that contest against Maddie Lloyd through the mid-court, she copped a little bit of a knock somewhere. She looked a little bit ginger standing back up.
Getting a bit of treatment there.
So Arnold, what can she do here? The dynamic's certainly different in the circle in height-wise and range.
Yes, yeah, it is. She's going to have to nail those goals, isn't she?
And Lou Madden will have to be ready for every rebound if there is any. I know that from playing on these courts, the shooters often like to talk about that these rings are really bouncy, and if they don't get it in first go, there's a lot of second shots. Sanson misses, but a nice pull in there from Harbright under the ring and taking the Panthers to 4. So they've taken 3 unanswered goals now, the Panthers, with the centre pass to come in this first quarter thanks to 40 Winks.
Oh, and a coach killer off the line. So the turnover there for the Roos late in this first quarter.
Madden was on her own. Can't pull it in.
Needed a bag with that one, but...
would be interesting, depending how Sophie Arnold lines up here, whether, and if Sal's not able to come back on, whether they look to put Indy back into goal attack and then roll their bench into that wing attack position.
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon it'll take a bit to keep Sal out of the game.
And based on height too, she's probably needed down there, while Indy and Arnold are a good shooter. The hands over ball pressure from both these two, phenomenal. And got a bit of height about them.
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon Sal Hunter would be almost on a par with Emily Brown when it comes to passion and competitiveness, and try to keep them off the court, as we see Harbright spills out and Hanrahan able to pull that one in.
Steady hands. Into the final minute of this first quarter, Corowa leading 6 goals to 4.
Frauenfelder calling that out, wasn't she?
She's really using her voice today, which is great to see. Good direction.
Oh, nice quick release from Frauenfelder, but just didn't come off.
Abbott and Clancy working that ball through the centre third. Abbott now all on her own in that pocket.
Harbright having to work very hard to get ball down there.
As the siren goes for quarter time. Maybe, maybe not.
And it's going to be a penalty inside. It was a caution against Keating on the outside of the ring. Sanson can't make it sink, so...
That is quarter time. Corowa lead 6-4. This is O&M Live Netball, and at O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan Intelligent Mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes, which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late, being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot, fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball, coming to you from the Albury Sports Ground. Semi-final one, the elimination final. Corowa, 2-goal advantage over Lavington at quarter time, 6-4. Ladies, what do you make of the first quarter? A little bit scrappy, the pressure of this final, I think.
Yeah, neither side was getting really clean avenue to goal. There was a lot of passes being taken before they were finding a shooting option. As you said, Meredith go toe-to-toe with Madden. So it will be interesting to see as the game progresses whether that starts to open up. But very defensive. And Hunter has re-entered the court for Corowa into that goal attack position. No other changes for them. And no changes. Amy Houlihan has come into the wing attack position.
Wing defence
position for the Panthers.
And Lavington did this last week against North Albury. They did make changes. They made a few rolling subs and did a few different things.
Minalam with the touch.
Still got it.
Nice ball too. I love them.
Nothing better than a Comet ball. Pity you can't buy them in store. Very, very many places. It would be remiss of me as well to also not mention that it's Father's Day today. So happy Father's Day to all the dads, all the netball dads, the mums that play that dad role as well. And a shout out to my old man who's in Sri Lanka at the moment.
Oh.
So not that he'll be on the live stream, but Mum will be. I
reckon mine might be. My dad likes a little bit of netball. He's normally here, but he decided to stay home today. He had a big day yesterday watching the footy and the netty. But in our family, netball takes priority, so we've kicked Father's Day along.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 weeks, I reckon, Dad. Let's hope.
Yeah, that's right.
Corowa go to 9, leading Lavy 4 on the ground up building products scoreboard. A little hand in there from Hanrahan. Nice goal from Liv Sanson. One of the proudest dads, I think, would have been Steve Harbright last Sunday, watching Erin run out for her 300th game. As my son called it today. Is that her 301th game, Mum?
I think one of the best days he's had in a long time.
She was pretty amazing last week too, wasn't she?
Yep,
in her 300th, it was a game of 3. She shot 33 goals.
Oh, wow.
So she was pretty good. And a win too would have been icing on the cake.
Yeah, she said, spoke to her earlier, she's still on a bit of a high from it.
Tangle of arms and legs under the post down there, but a really handy rebound from Sally Hunter. Finished off nicely by Lou Madden, 10 goals to 5 on the ground up building products scoreboard. Our second quarter, thanks to Bing Lee.
So again, it's sort of Cora with the early goals, mimicking what happened in that first quarter.
Mina, as a coach, obviously in netball now, you get that the warning, and then the next time you cop the whistle for that same offence, that is your time to leave the court. What directions would you have given to Leah Keating?
Initially, you would adjust, and if you sensed in the game that was not going to be the case, a rolling sub is a great thing. Come off, have a look, reset. That gives everybody a little bit of time to relax and think, and even the umpire take their mind off you. Yep. You take your mind off what happened, and everyone can move on quickly.
Yeah, I think that's a really sensible way to approach it.
I think more and more too now that the players, we want thinking players. So coaches are developing players that feel and read the game a little bit more. She's not silly. She would know that the tone of the voice and the whistle sound means that the umpires are serious here. She would adjust. She wants to stay on court.
Panthers with the centre pass, really looking to eat into this deficit, which has gone to 7, 12 goals, 5. However, plenty of netball left in this game. Oh, Larissy, she was turned upside down, but it's Eliza Abbott just going offside, couldn't maintain her balance.
And again, there's still a lot of balls going over the circle and across, isn't there, in the air where Larissy and Hanrahan can eat them up.
Well, both shooters on the baseline, and
likewise down the other end in February.
Hands over, two-handed take. Beautiful transition from Amy Houlihan.
We can just see Ellie Lyons rolling into the sub spot for the Panthers on the sideline in the goal attack bib.
Be interesting to see. She rolls on. They might play a few out, and then perhaps Sanson may roll into that goal shooter bib as well. But a nice goal there from Erin Harbright. 12 goals to 6 here as we approach the 5-minute mark in this second quarter.
I really like what Ellie did last week. She came on, she changed the game. She shoots the ball fast, so she'll be one to watch. A little bit of an injection of energy. While she only shot 7 goals last week, it was a momentum change.
Yeah, she's really up and about.
And she's not feared. Like, she's not fearful of anything. Maybe that's the basketball background as well. But, yeah, certainly for her age, you don't, she's not scared of anyone out there.
First touch for Lions off the line. Abbott forced to go a fair way back.
Great
Smart
quick
play.
hands there from Abbott.
Great
Nice
pass.
And a good finish there from Erin Harbright. 13 plays 7. We can see Liv Sanson, as we predicted, is rolling on into goal shooter as well. This will give Erin Harbright the chance to have a look at what's happening, but it also changes things up very much so for Soph Hanrahan and Em Larissy in that circle.
It does, and we can see Steph Clancy looking like she's going to roll into goal defence for the Panthers as Sanson takes a quick one, but foot was over the line. So Roos with the throw-in on the goal line.
Just this camera angle here, girls, great to see. Sophie Hanrahan rarely crosses over a channel in transition. She's behind the ball now, so we won't see too much, but that's a good one to watch and good for young athletes to see. She plays a great game in Melbourne, in VNL. She's played through the pathway. If she does do a crossover, it's on an angle.
Yes.
So it's good to watch.
And that nice purposeful crossover too to even up what's happening on court.
It's one of the strengths of her game, isn't it? Her ability to drive that ball a long way down the court out of defence for the Roos. You can get depth out of your defenders. Makes the job a lot easier for those attackers. As we see a contact call on Hunter. So Meredith will take the penalty for the Panthers. And Hunter.
I think she thought she couldn't go in there for a second, the way she tiptoed over the line. We'll replay that one a little bit later. I'm sure Sal will.
Twinkle toes there.
Oh, ball remains in play.
Yep. Play on if it hits the post.
And maybe that's the karma ball back out of the ring after that ball coming off post. Panthers look to transition again. Lloyd finding a little bit of space this time. Abbott off circle edge. And there's that movement in that ring.
Oh. Em Larissy, footwork, outside hand, got a tap, but stayed in play. Just feel like the intensity's lifted a little bit here.
It has.
Very much for both teams, but I think that injecture of the movement in the circle has really changed that for the Panthers.
Yeah, I really like what Ali Lyons brings. Like you said, no fear. She doesn't care who she's playing on. She's out there playing the game she loves, and she happens to do that quite well.
And she's going to make Sophie go to her. Abbott forced to go back to the line, but a penalty found before then.
The score reads 13-8. Second quarter, thanks to Bingley.
Sanson tries to go over to Lyons. That may not be an option.
Nice balk. Trickles over. Sanson connects to post. 13 plays 9.
And can we just have a moment for Ellie Lyons' hair? If that's not the prettiest hair
when
I've
she
seen
rolled
today.
on, I thought she's definitely had a function last night.
No, she looks like that every week.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Her
People have
brothers,
too much time.
her brothers could learn a little bit from her hair. They're both sporting some questionable colours at the moment. A nice shot there from the Roos. 14 plays 9. Ange DeMamio's rolled into centre for the Panthers.
Great pass, Lyons to Sanson. That's that quick ball movement that they're going to have to look to use as often as they can to try and beat these Roos defenders. As you see Fraunfelder off over the line.
And it was that real depth on the second phase there from both Panthers attackers, which will be great to go back and rewatch from the angle at this end.
Great contest there by the Panthers defenders. Turning ball over. And Sal just probably getting a bit frustrated with that call. He needs to take a big breath.
Clancy over
Just
two
gets
channels.
to Lloyd.
And as you suggested, Minna, earlier, that change up for Keating She's just taken the pressure off herself, come off the body a little bit, and now just contesting probably the right balls.
Absolutely, and speed beats defence, which is what's happening at the moment, I feel. Lavington's fast ball movement does not allow time for Soph and for Emily to contest too much. That change-up that probably Lavi did need, so good rolling subs there.
And not one that Cora may have expected or planned for particularly after the game Harbright had last week.
Rebound from Hanrahan. And clever from the Roos there just to take one extra pass to reset, because it was a little bit of a mess on court, and it's Frauenfelder has hit circle edge. Hunter, clever pass to Madden. And sinks it. 15 goals to 10 here on the Ground Up Building Products scoreboard.
Oh, great contest between Hanrahan and Lions there. Lions got the points on that occasion. Soph didn't realise she was off and racing. Apologises to the umpire.
Oh, great contest in the air. Deemed last off a Panthers hand.
Just watch Soph on transition here. No, she's not going to get ahead of the ball again. But happy for a little reset, not a bad thing.
She'll often get that little reset back and then explode into that long drive.
There's a lot of space. Yeah, owning middle channel here. There is a lot of space, keeping that vacant, which is probably a play of theirs. Sit in the outside channel. We know as coaches that we would love the ball movement through the middle channel.
Something that I think the Raiders did in the latter part of yesterday's game to put them in front yesterday.
So it worked ball to their attacking third quickly, their Panthers, but then suddenly held up by the Roos. Richardson doing everything to come around, and Lions not able to pull it in. So it's Larissy for the Roos.
Beautiful, strong take.
And you can
pass
see the
from
space
Richardson
through that court is.
Oh, double teamed and nice and strong on the take from Madden.
She's a pillar down there, isn't she? Across the course of the year, she's shot 664 goals at 80%. She averages 37 goals a game.
It's huge, isn't it?
Massive.
Oh, great pass, but couldn't find Hunter cleanly. So Panthers with the throw in. Yeah, and Meredith's doing a great job on Lou and stopping that first ball in. They're really having to take another pass before they can go to her.
And Lou making the change up as well. There are a couple of balls that Meredith beat her to because she took her feet right through to the ball, and Lou probably stepped half a step too early, but she's kind of changed that in the last few. She's really taken her feet with her. Just over a minute left in this first half of this elimination semi-final.
Corowa got Panthers all on one side there. Opened it up now through Sanson.
Good attempt from Keating. Nice leadership there from Lloyd. Lions to finish 16 plays 11.
Again, they've got them all on one side here. Let's see if they hold them there.
You can hear the goal call. It is the dying moments of this second quarter.
Great movement from Sanson.
Great hold from M. Larissy, but a beautiful clutch shot there from Liv Sanson late in this second quarter. Can Corowa get it in? Frauenfelder, she launches.
It's a very high ball. They saw that in
gone
space.
to Dean Street.
As the hooter goes for halftime, it is 16 plays 12. Corowa, the 4-goal advantage. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes, which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late, being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot, fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. It is halftime in the elimination final between the Corowa-Rutherglen Roos and the Lavington Panthers. The Roos with a 4-goal lead at halftime, 16-12, outscoring Lavington just in that second quarter, 10 goals to 8. Tam Matthews, thoughts on the first half?
It hasn't been the cleanest game we've seen, I would have to say, but that's because of the defensive pressure that both teams are applying. And we did say, and we knew that was the kind of game it was going to be. Both sides really congesting that goal third, and both sides having to be very patient with their feeds to the shooters. I think we started to see Corowa create a bit more space in that quarter through the middle of the court when they were transitioning, and they were forcing Lavington wide. But those changes that the Panthers have made, I think, were really effective, and it'll be interesting to see whether they stay with those or whether they move back to the holding shooter in Harbright.
And have certainly played them back into this game. There was, I think it was a 7-8 goal lead to Corowa, which they'll be disappointed to have had Lavy eat into, but there is still plenty of netball left in this game. As the players coming on court for the second half will be the Panthers to get us underway. They have stayed with their shooting lineup of Sanson and Lyons. Amy Houlihan has come into centre, and Rachel Galvin, her first time on court for today in wing defence. Another young player that's been impressive this season.
Yeah, she has been great, and she matches up very well on those really fast swing attacks. As Lyons puts the Panthers on the board for the first goal of the quarter. It's 13 Lavington, Corowa 16 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard.
And Richardson's just down in foreground play, just slipped over.
Steph Clancy owning front space. I thought she did that really well last week on a really sharp moving Maddie Leshke. She's been really good today, and first time I've probably seen her in the goal ring. Obviously against other teams maybe she's done that, but she's not bad in there as a ring defender.
Beautiful.
Yeah, played most of the first half of the season there with, before Tay Ferber came back.
And sorry, Tam, that was a beautiful two-hand rebound from Liv Sanson, particularly against the strength of the rebounders in Larissy and Hanrahan. And for the Roos, no changes on court.
Great ball from Houlihan to Sanson. That quick release.
Those bouncy rings, girls.
Bounces out.
It's the talk of the town here today.
Oh, shooters love an excuse, don't they? Can I throw that out there?
Yeah, they got plenty too, haven't they?
None of us are clearly shooters.
Too fast was the footwork of Sally Hunter. But you can see every Panther player is accounted for and allowed Richardson to have the stab at that ball.
I reckon she's been pretty solid so far, to me, Richardson. She's been steady. Forced the change from the Panthers early.
And a play your own call there.
Oh, Lions nearly getting that ball over Hanrahan. It's almost unheard of, but the pass to Richardson over the line. So Panthers get the ball back.
Houlihan, a real utility player in the Panthers. What did she say? The only position she hadn't played was goalkeeper and goal shooter, I think.
Threaded the needle and found Sanson under the post with a great pass. She can play pretty much across the court, can't she, Ree?
We have a one-goal ball game, 15. The Panthers trail the Roos 16, and it is the Panthers have had 3 unanswered goals in this third quarter. And Madden gets the Roos underway.
Sampson really enjoying her netball down there. A lot of the Lavington fan base is on that side. She's communicating and
she's probably
waving
related
at the
to
crowd.
half of them.
Yeah, really great to see, though. Great to see people enjoying their netball.
Absolutely, and that's one of the great things about this ground, isn't it? It's cauldron-like, the way the crowd sort of gets along that side. We've just had, I think, an injury time. Houlihan's rolled off and literally run off the court. So we've seen Demamuel come back into the centre position.
I think umpire Sean there was more about player welfare, that he was checking on that player coming off.
Yeah.
So that's great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit too much for the outstretched hands of Sanson. Strong take from Keating. Richardson signalling that she needs a puffer here as she rolls off. Great take from Faunfelder. I do love that Indy's just reminding the players to come to it. They can't be reliant on going backwards because that isn't going to work.
Lavington keeping Corowa all to that side pocket. It would have been nice to see a bit of court balance and opening up. I reckon Soph will maybe be a reset option there on that other side.
As we see Sanson step up and the rejection from Hanrahan.
Tori Sampson rolls into the centre. She's a Wangaratta rep pathway player. Coached Tori, I reckon she played a junior year at Wangaratta Magpies before making the shift over here to Corowa, as we've seen a few Wangaratta people do under Darren Creswell, and her brother has been playing in the football.
And again, Hanrahan.
Crowd not happy with that.
No, but the umpire, Cindy, really explaining what the call was. It wasn't the rejection itself, it was the contact on the arm post. That beautiful rejection. Fraunfelder hot off the line in wing attack.
We know that finals brings out all the couch umpires too, doesn't it?
All the experts.
Yeah.
Madden steadies Roos go to 18, leading the Panthers 16 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard.
And that's a really nice steadying goal for Corowa. We've gone 5.5 minutes in this third quarter thanks to McRae Motors, and we've only had 6 goals scored. So the pace at which it started has been pretty frenetic. And again, just, that leveler with Sampson in that centre as well. Nice little breather for her, I'd say, too.
Last week we saw that Corowa did not make a change, not a positional change, not a bench change, not one. Starting 7 played out the whole game. They've gone into this game potentially with a different mindset of that maybe we need to make changes, or as the game has unfolded, that Coach Sally Hunter has made those changes accordingly.
And again, we've had a tip on the shot. Meredith.
And great option from Luman just to go back to the line to reset. And it was left a one-on-one in the circle.
Oh, Steph Clancy, talk about taking feet to ball. Sal Hunter was just standing still.
And I think Corowa B grade will play after this. They're in the finals. So, they've got some good players coming through their lower grades. They would be all training together, I'm sure. So get them out there and give them that opportunity.
Shot from Ellie Lyons. We are a one-game ball game, 18-17. Roos with the centre pass.
On Leah Keating. You feel like Lavington have gone up another level in this quarter.
Yeah, and momentum. Sport is a game of momentum. Lavington probably have the sway of that at the moment. And we know that all it takes is a moment for that to shift.
Em Larissy doing her best to provide that moment, but it came back to the Panthers.
And Lyons, she was on the ground a second or two ago, but got up and took the shot. Looks a bit frantic down there.
Oh, Galvin. Just tangle of feet.
Yeah, just a tie up of feet there.
And we're seeing Lyons. She looks in a bit of strife. She's begging for the umpire to call time. So Lyons looks very ginger after being on the ground. So she's rolled off, and it'll be Harbright back to the shooting position.
And this can be called a time because the bibs needed to change and that player called for the injury time.
Well, it's an injury time, so she gets a 30-second injury time. Yep. So Sanson back to goal attack, Harbright to shooter.
Happy to go for a reset option. We've seen that twice now.
And Houlihan to centre, sorry.
Corowa, unfortunately not ball side, which doesn't help on a reset.
No, even when you've got the height differential, the pass still needs to be crisp in that instance and not quite enough on it.
Oh, and they're both behind the Panthers. They eventually found Sanson. And I'm going to call it. We're going to see Frauenfelder go to goal attack at some point in the near future.
There's a bit of communication going on to the bench. Sally Hunter, that's absolutely the lip reading that I got intel as well.
So Richardson's come into wing attack for the Roos.
Interesting because it's a very close ball game. It's a big gamble.
It's still a quarter to go, yeah.
9 minutes played in this third quarter thanks to NZ.
Oh, great ball from Richardson. Finds Madden.
Finds post. 19 plays 17.
Defender just went a fraction early on that one. Panthers with the centre pass. And Hunter to the bench and Frauenfelder back into goal attack. And I don't think this is a bad move. I think we know Indy can play goal attack. She's run out there the last season and a half.
Yeah, familiar attacking combination.
Great option from Madden there to come out like a steam train. Madden holding strong.
And there we see the pace of Frauenfelder. Sweep
Quick
front
step in.
and nails the goal.
20 plays 18 on the Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. 10 minutes gone in this third quarter. I reckon in the next 2 minutes, the crowd here is going to really intensify.
It's built quite nicely too, hasn't it?
Well, it does.
It is a big crowd on that hill.
Yeah, and Corowa got B grade to come after this, and Panthers had a game earlier, but also have had thirds and have seniors playing, so there'll be a lot of Panthers people here.
Good option there from Richardson. Frauenfelder had done the hard work, and again, Madden taking feet to ball and really pulling it in strong. Meredith doing so well to stay in play. Ugh.
Frauenfelder's fast movement and the way she sweeps around the front is keeping Steph Clancy quite busy.
It was then, wasn't it? Very accountable.
Which means they can't double team Lou Madden.
Oh, Hanrahan, classic.
Can we get a replay on that, please?
She got some serious air.
Put that on the highlight reel.
And more impressively was that a teammate got under the ball.
Credit to Tori Sampson coming on in that centre role. She has come on and just really been really measured.
Hasn't she ever? Yeah.
She's a cool, calm kid, a wonderful kid.
21 plays 19.
And you're right, to come in, it's a final, it's high pressure. The pace of the game is quite quick, but she's slotted in really well, making good decisions.
Yeah, and I reckon Sal would be the kind of coach that would just put a lot of trust and faith in you as a player. I reckon if she backs you, she backs you.
And there we have a held ball, the first of this game.
And Ferber to come back into goal defence and had an immediate impact.
Offline.
So whoever's on the rolling subs on the bench has been kept very busy today.
Glad that's not my job. 21 plays, 20. Newmarket Hotel scoreboard. 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
Frauenfelder's energy has been good.
Sanson, front spot.
And again, just not to the player that was ball side.
And Indy does. She's got a great level of intensity when she's on the court. She's a real fighter.
Hard to defend too. Gives and goes, gives and goes.
Super quick.
Must be close in the seconds. The ambience mic picking up a bit of action.
Yeah, and a held ball there. So
again, last two plays for the Panthers left in that held ball region.
And we've got extra time in the seconds in the footy. So a bit happening here at the Albury Sports Ground. Not too late to get down and get amongst it if you live locally. And Frauenfelder's drawing that. Oh, she nearly could have ripped that in, I reckon. But
and I think she nearly said to Lou, be ready for it. Or something to that avail.
It's coming.
Meredith. Long ball to Ferber, but that's the luxury of that height as well.
Big cross-court reset. Panthers again just being forced to the sidelines. And a
footwork. I was going to say that was the quick give and go that we're used to from Lloyd, but has been shut down so far today. Frauenfelder was on her own, but a good opportunity to reset straight through the top of that circle. Oh, and Meredith again.
And they set that up nicely, but Sarah Meredith all over it.
Corowa certainly have had 3 really opportune chances down this end and just haven't nailed it.
I reckon Sarah Meredith's got to be best on court for the Panthers so far today.
Liv Sanson pulls it in.
Keating is going for everything.
Larissy.
30 seconds to play in this quarter, Ree.
Oh.
Great ball from Lloyd, finds Harbright over the back. There's been very little opportunity for those today.
Shooter pass there from Harbright to Sanson.
Good games always go fast, don't they, girls? There's something in that. The intensity, we're watching every ball. This feels like that it has been quite a fast game.
21 goals apiece. Are we going to go into three-quarter time even?
I think so, because the siren is imminent. Can the Roos get a quick score? Oh, well done from Richardson. Oh, Frauenfelder wants it, but it is Meredith again.
Read that beautifully. Owned front space.
Yeah, in the front, yep.
Can
2 feet up,
Corowa
2 hand take.
replicate and defend this one out on the stroke of three-quarter time? They cannot. We go into three-quarter time. Back to even ball game. Oh. There's just a bit of confusion at the other end. Players were walking on, but it is 21 apiece here at three-quarter time at the Albury Sports Ground. This is O&M Live Netball, and on O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.
Welcome back to O&M Live Netball. We have an absolute game on our hands here.
Are we going to overtime?
Oh, well, apologies. There was a bit of confusion at the end of that third quarter between both players and ourselves here. The last goal did count, so the score reads in favour of the Panthers, 22-21. Very, very interesting change on court. Sophie Hanrahan and Sally Hunter have swapped the bibs. Soph into goal attack
And
Sal into goal defence.
we know that she can more than aptly hold her own in that position as she finds Madden early.
And
she
Madden
thinks that
finds post. Our fourth quarter is thanks to 40 Winks. We are even on the scoreboard.
For the Panthers, Demamiel, I think, has come back into the centre, Houlihan to the bench. We've stuck with Sanson and Harbright in the goals.
Oh, the rejection.
Sampson has remained in centre for the Roos as well. Oh! It's play on. Now came off the hands of Larissy.
Sorry, Minna, that was my fault. I pressed the button off and I hadn't turned you back on. Apologies. Lucky you knew what was going on there, but it is play on and the Roos were too deep.
I think my family wish they had an on-off button for me sometimes.
Yeah, I reckon mine too.
Harbright.
This game has gone to a new level. And I just think that move that Corowa have made, which is probably a natural shift in sense that Sophie can play either end and Sal more of a defender, just ups the stakes a little bit now. They are throwing the kitchen sink at this one.
And I wonder if they looked at last week too, where they didn't do anything and they backed themselves, didn't come off, whether they thought, well, this week we have to try it. We've got nothing left to lose, and so far,
I really like that mentality as a coach too.
Yep.
You either win or you learn.
Yep.
And I think Corowa learned a little bit last week that they've put into play today.
Harbright gets a second shot at it. 24 plays 23 here on the McRae Motors scoreboard. The other position on that bench that I wouldn't like to be holding today is the timekeeper's role.
Oh, no.
Madden, the ball goes down, and you can hear on the ambience mic it erupt over at the Resi, so it still must be quite tight or someone's just notched the victory.
And the challenge here at the Tigers is you're tucked in that little alcove and you often can't hear, so you have to be on your game in case the umpires hold time for loose balls and this sort of thing. So every second is going to count today. Sanson, just finds Harbright over the top, pinpoint pass.
Rolls on in, and I do like that Erin, in that time that she had off court, has reset her positioning and given herself a little bit more room behind her. She was getting a bit stuck on the baseline and not leaving a lot of room for the ball to drop into.
Hanrahan getting a lot of ball down there.
And trickles in 25 goals apiece, nearly 3 minutes played in this fourth quarter on the NZ Albury time clock.
She's making a late play for the Hot Shots Award too.
What, she got to shoot 100 attempts today?
We saw Anne Brown do it last week. Don't you think they've won enough awards, those two?
Just shows the calibre of player, isn't it? I can play anywhere on this court.
Unbelievable.
26, Panthers, Roos 25.
I do love the point of difference that Liv Sampson and Erin Harbright and Ali Lyons give for Lavington.
Yep.
They can be a moving circle or they can go to quite a holding circle and have a tall pillar.
I reckon that was a footwork.
I think so too. There was a definite hop there, but I think too Cindy's vision was blurred by the players in front of her. So play on.
It's a good ball over the top on a great hold.
27 plays 25. Panthers centre pass to come, and that came off the hard work of Ange Demamiel on the circle edge.
Clever tip, wasn't it?
Clever tip. I was going to say, I feel like for Indy Fraunfelder, that injection of Soph Hanrahan just provides another leadership head as well down there as well. That's a lot of pressure with some youngsters. Lou Madden, this is still only her second season in this competition, as well in those high pressure situations.
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it?
Out to 3 goals, 28 plays, 25.
Knows all about high pressure games though. Won a back-to-back premierships with Osborne, with Sally Hunter, so she knows how to win.
Yeah, and Lou never ever looks phased. She just always seems so cool, calm and collected.
They get one back, 28 plays, 26 on the McRae Motors scoreboard.
And forced deep on the transverse there was Sanson, but able to keep it in through some clever footwork.
Ange Demamiel, clever tap. Bit of netball smarts there. She's got a few games under her belt where she's learnt the craft.
And there's a lot of umpires on the sideline, I can hear.
Everybody is invested.
Offering some helpful commentary to Sean there.
5 minutes gone in this first quarter, so we still have a lot of netball left to play in this elimination final.
And just see the speed of Soph's footwork and her ability to get around.
Fraunfelder's on the deck again in back play. 27-29, Panthers centre pass. Nice sweep into the circle there from Sanson. Can't finish
Larissy,
it. Oh.
She was begging for that one.
She needed Sal just to brief her back.
dress.
Yeah. Pull her
Lovely
back.
roll there. That would have been front of camera.
Oh, beautiful rebound from Erin Harbright.
Huge rebound.
And huge goal. 30, the lead, the Panthers. The Roos 27.
Gone 6 minutes, plenty of time in this quarter. Lots can happen yet.
Oh, tangle of legs there.
And that will be a penalty against Meredith. It's just because she
Yes.
was unfortunately in Hanrahan's landing space. So obviously nothing in it, just that's the way the...
Everybody stands back up, which is a good thing too.
Two competitors.
Some long limbs going everywhere there, wasn't there?
Yes.
30 plays 28.
I think Corowa really will need to try and stay disciplined here as well
In terms
and
of
stay in play.
In terms of the pressure too, like Lavington probably haven't played in a pressuresome game like this since 2023, whereas Corowa, they had that nail biter against North Albury in this exact game last year, and then the 1 goal loss to the Raiders in that prelim final as well.
So that one's off, but falls back the way of Harbright.
And another attempt at goal. She takes a deep, deep breath. Connects to post, 31-28.
There's a lot of noise.
I think even when you come here as a neutral fan, you get invested in this game.
And Hanrahan, she just had to launch that to Madden, but it's come off the hands of the Panthers, so it went their way that time.
Looked for the refeed, but it drew a defender and brought Madden to the fore, 31-29.
Loving the way that Liv Sampson here, she'll release quick and she will sweep front, which then will open up space for Erin Harbright over the back. No, she won't. She'll just feed it herself. Make a liar out of me. There we go, sweeping front. So we've got options of front or post.
Beautiful goal too.
She's had a really great game today too, the ladies, hasn't she?
It's really gone goal for goal this quarter. Haven't seen too many breaks. Fronfelder chases it down to Sampson and Hanrahan just sitting outside. And Fronfelder and Clancy, there's a lot going on there.
Clancy being issued a warning.
And
Advance that.
And the penalty has been advanced.
I think there'll be a contact call there. Oh, Madden, wake up. The ball's coming your way, Lou. Oh, that was nearly a disaster.
32 plays 30 on the McRae Motors scoreboard.
Steve Turvitt, Ovens Murray media man, looking nervous. He does not want another extra time.
Nice goal there from the Panthers. Keeps that buffer, 33-30. Great deep drive there from Fronfelder.
Good ball speed from Madden. Edges away a bit closer.
And goal to Madden, 31-33. I feel like the Roos just need to get a stop on one of the Panthers' centre passes in the next minute or so just to really try and eat into this 3 goals.
Going to say the same. They haven't been able to stop ball here in the circle this quarter. That might be the one. And goes the way of the Roos.
Now the hard work to get it back down to that attacking end and reward the effort of the defenders down here.
It's so open on transition. It is beautiful to watch from this angle.
And they just haven't had the opportunity this quarter to transition it.
Ernst Emmanuel, ball side, 2 hands on it. That is her ball.
Panthers crowd are up and about.
Clever from Lloyd there to reset. And again, Sanson sweeping, but Larissy.
That was a great leap, wasn't it? 2 feet up, hand on ball.
Outside arm.
34 plays 31 on the McRae Motors scoreboard, and it's Panthers centre. Sorry, apologies, Corowa centre.
Into the final 4 minutes very soon of this elimination final. Strong take from Lou Madden.
The game's changed this quarter. We haven't seen that back and forward up and down the court that we saw early on. Both sides converting their centres. Not a lot of intercepts happening.
34-32. Or Hunter.
Having a fly.
Great hold from Larissy, but a great shot from Harbright. Very clear the call there that it was goal defence breaking.
Time is of the essence too. Corowa would be keen to listen to the umpire and move quickly.
Absolutely.
Beautiful shot from Sophie Hanrahan.
Are we sure she never shoots?
I was going to say, when does she have time to practice?
She's making it look easy down there.
Can she knit? Can she do it? Can she do everything?
Like Maddie Allen, one of those special talents.
Oh, and Frauenfelder.
Oh, and fighting for it.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the player that wants it the most does end up with it, rewarded for her second effort there.
And direct run at the ball, you know. And
Sarah Meredith.
Phenomenal.
Panthers just need to really just control the ball at this stage. We're into about 2.5 minutes left in this last quarter. And they now have that 3-goal buffer again. That, had Sarah not gotten hand to that, we were going to a 1-goal ball game. Frauenfelder directing play. Deep in that pocket. Whoa.
It's a great take. It was a bullet ball.
Oh, and the Panthers defenders just really keeping the dream alive for them down there.
2 minutes to play. 33 plays 36. This quarter we've had 12 and 14 goals scored respectively. It's way higher than any other quarter so far in the game.
We did talk about not so much defensive ball being won. Is that a consequence of Sophie Hanrahan being in attack? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, that's it, yeah.
Larissy again with the touch. Oh.
She made a great play at that, Keating. Foot just scraped the inside of the circle.
Oh, Lisa
no goal. It's a free pass only.
Pressure situation that we are in, but we are rolling towards the last minute of this elimination final.
Corowa need to send this ball.
And send it quickly.
And
I think
it's coming back Lavington's way.
Into the final minute.
Yeah, and you think they've done enough.
It's a little bit scrappy here in the end.
Hanrahan finds Frauenfelder.
Fast and direct.
Finds Madden, needs to find post. Goal attempt and rebound, and goal back to 30 seconds. Panthers with the centre pass to come. Oh, taking a fly is Hanrahan, pays off. I think time is going to win the Panthers the game here. That little lead. Whoa, we've had a tangle of bodies again at the far end of the court.
And surprise, surprise, it's Frauenfelder and Clancy. They've been at it for the last quarter or two, and there it is.
And the siren for full time.
The fairy tale rolls on.
36-34, the Panthers. They are into a preliminary final against the Yarrawonga Pigeons next weekend. Wowee. What a game.
Absolutely, yep. We're going to grab our player of the day. Minna doesn't take all the bits with her. And it's devastation at the Tigers ground again for the Roos. It was this place last year where they bowed out, but it was the Panthers game today.
Absolutely.
They started slow, but they built into it.
Yep, and, finals brings out the best in everyone and the best on court as well. So I think that the pressure of having no pressure for the Panthers, that real underdog for them, is fabulous. As our player of the day is just being sought after by Minna Lamb, and it is Liv Sanson, our player of the day today. The jubilation of the Panthers. Liv Sanson! Congratulations, you're into a preliminary final.
I thought we had another quarter to play.
Well, here's a surprise, you're done.
Oh my God, that was intense.
Well done.
fabulous.
We were just saying, you've probably been playing, it's almost been finals for you since round 16 against Wayne. You had to win that game to get in, and each week you've just built and built and built.
It's actually, I feel like Wang was do or die for us, and we treated that as if it was a grand final. And I feel like it was a good test that day because it was very hot and a hard one-on-one contest, but we've definitely learnt since then and developed our game, and
We
very
saw
much a reward.
Yeah, and we saw lots of change today from both sides, Corowa as well, but you guys, a lot of changes. We saw Eliza Abbott come onto the court, didn't play last week. Amy Houlihan was rolling through centre. The goaling end, you mixed it up as well. So must be nice to know going into next week you've got lots of different options.
100%, and I feel like throughout the year we've really developed each of those matchups so we can just roll them on when we want to, and depending on matchups and stuff like that. But yeah, that moving circle is such a versatile aspect, and then in the defence with Tay's height or then with Steps quickness, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And is Ellie Lyons okay? We saw her kind of go down very quickly.
I didn't really see it, but I think it was just more of a shock.
You said there was another quarter to go.
Out of it today.
Something happened with Ellie and she left the court.
But credit, and I mean, for you guys, obviously very much the underdogs coming into this finals campaign as well. So you know now that you'll be taking on Yarrawonga next week. What do you think the training paddock will look like this week, getting ready for that?
I feel like it'll definitely be... Sarah said Tuesday was going to be tapered. Last week was not tapered. So hopefully that, and then just, working through our rotations a bit more and stuff like that, I think.
Just check that she knows what tapered means.
But Serena, I don't think she communicated that at home. But,
No, fabulous. And fabulous out there today. Liv, go and enjoy it with your teammates.
I will.
And hopefully now that the first grade can replicate it as well.
I think we had our third win as well.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll get 3 out of 4 today.
Yeah, awesome. Liv Sanson, our player of the day. Thanks, guys.
Quick photo. You can take your gear off and we'll get a quick snap for the socials. You can go in.
Don't think I got that today with my shooting, but that's okay.
Real personality, Liv.
Well done, Liv.
Love it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. Tamara Matthews and Minna Lamb. Well, that brings us to the prelim final next week. I think Sarah Meredith was outstanding for the Panthers today as well. And I think, the bookends for Corowa were really solid. But I think actually their mid-court they were really solid. I think had it been a bit warmer, that could have been really interesting. But
and credit to Tori Sampson, who and Sophie Arnold, I think, came on earlier, didn't she? Where they came on, they did what they needed to do, remain composed. When you haven't done that all year, that's a huge ask.
Yeah, brilliant. And a scoreline of 2 goals, you can't help but think that it's nothing. There's not much that divides those two teams. It comes down to a moment, a missed shot. I thought coaching from both sides was brilliant. The changes and stuff were good. Momentum of the game shifted a little bit accordingly to, a little bit of a goal scored and coming back through mid-court. The transitions were great. It was great netball all round.
Yeah, and even the way the game rolled out, like really low scoring early and then built to lots more goals as the game progressed. So.
Absolutely. Well, thanks to you, Minna, for stepping in again today, and Tamara Matthews, and it is on to the preliminary final next weekend at the Wodonga Raiders. It will be the Yarrawonga Pigeons and the Lavington Panthers to book their spot to play the Wodonga Raiders. This has been O&M Live Netball, and O&M Live, you won't miss a thing.
What's your future look like? Where do you want to be? Whatever it looks like, with GoTAFE, you've got this. Get real skills for real jobs and careers right now. Search GoTAFE today.
The new Nissan Navara has landed at McRae Nissan with a tougher, more rugged design, Nissan intelligent mobility, advanced off-road capabilities, and a host of on-road refinement. Test drive one today at McRae Nissan.
With Optus Home Internet, you get more yes. Which means less family screen time and more harmony with powerful Wi-Fi. Get the Ultra Wi-Fi modem at no extra cost.
Welcome to Sundancer Homes. We make building your dream home exciting and stress-free. Backed by over 30 years of experience, one of many reasons why we provide a lifetime structural guarantee. Visit our information centre at Dean Street, Albury.
This goes out to all the runners, the racers, the chasers, out of the box, and primed for the show. On your marks, get set. Running too late. Being first out the gate. Get the fit you need. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Every day we look after our family first. We go on adventures, we entertain with them, we care for them. Tobin Brothers Funerals will look after your family too. With a fixed price funeral plan, you can be assured your family won't be burdened by the cost of your funeral. Tobin Brothers are a trusted name since 1934 and take pride in creating funeral solutions. Tobin Brothers Funerals, Wodonga and Corowa, celebrating lives.